Well, there we go. Good evening, everybody. My name is Osa, and tonight we're playing Farming Simulator 19 on New Bartelshagen something map. So, when last we left off, we're going back to the house. It's 20 after 3 in the afternoon. JCB needs cleaned, and we'd found a bale in the hedge. So we brought it back to the house with us because the bale sell point is right over there. And I will turn the volume down a little bit. So, let's drive back to the farm and figure out what we're going to do for the next 3-ish hours. Bank. Just noticed that. We have 73,000 money. We're in pounds. Let's shuffle that around a bit. Kilometers, euros, hectares, that's good enough. I wish those could be set per game save rather than for your game. Okay, so here we are back here. I forget what we planted. Pretty certain it was fertilized at least once. Let's run over here and check. So, half fertilized, no weeds, growing soybeans. Okay. Oh, and we lost a crate of substance in the diesel tank. Right there. I wonder if we can lift that out. Nope. Oh. I have now misplaced it. No, that ladder's in the way. Oh well. Okay. So we've lost that crate of seed permanently. So let's find a job to do, because nothing needs to happen on the farm. And there's quite a lot of stuff to do. Plough? Don't think we have one of those. Let's have a look. Garage. Right, no ploughs. That would take quite a while. There's harvesting, which given our harvester we could actually do that. Barley in field 2, gonna take a long time again. Field 5, ploughing. Field 9, harvesting. What's in 9? Ooh, not doing that. No, no, no. Harvesting in 8, that's not a lot, but that's corn or something. Cultivating, we don't have a cultivator. That's not worth a lot. That is worth a lot. Oats in 3. And cotton. So, oats in 3 or barley in 2. Oops. Oats in 3, that's big. Barley in 2, that's right next door. Okay. I could do that. Shall I do that? It's going to take a while. Now I could 1, 2, 3 plus 3 more equipments. I'm thinking there's a truck and a thing. No, we'll use our own equipment straight up. So let's go find the big giant harvester thing. Actually, I think that's over here. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Yep. Not sure why that's so far back, but we'll go with that. Oh, I think I brought it in with the tractor, didn't I? Collisions working here. And the header fell off. That's bad, I would say. Okay. Because that means we're going to actually have to use the harvester to do this. Maybe. Possibly. Could be a problem. There's a bunch of tyres there. That's awesome. And yeah. No. That just ain't gonna work. So great. Thanks a lot. Go over to the store and get it. I'm not going to be able to get it out the store, am I? Gee. Okay, this place is starting to annoy me. I think I can get out through that fence. I'll have a go. Just for laughs. Yeah, that's... Nope. Okay, I'm not getting out there. Wow, seriously. A map built for big equipment, where big equipment has big problems. Okay, let's go get the JCB, because you're going to have to haul this thing. Since our harvester has big issues with it, where did the trailer go there? Good That's okay. Good evening and welcome. Must admit, I am not a big fan of the large header trailers because they are so unwieldy, they don't turn much. I think the engine's off. Nope. Okay. How does that look? A little bit further. That'll do. It probably won't, but okay. Thank you. Actually, that looks really bad, but never mind. Because this tractor is going to turn really hard, and that's why we lose the header. Because the header trailer just has zero turning capacity whatsoever. We now have to get out of here. Gonna have to go in the yard, turn round in there. There we go. As far as I can over here and see if we can get out into the road without knocking the header off. Yep. Okay, we did that. Oops. Now let's try and drive down the road without losing it all. So, that there is where that field starts, and we have a whole line of trees here. I'm not sure this would fit between those trees. So, let's drive down the road and see if there's an entrance to the field. Well, actually I could drive in sideways. Okay. Right about here. Hopefully we'll go through the hedge, which we do. Go all the way down here, which we can. And then we get all the way to the end. Oh, there we go. But at least the header is now where I need it to be. A little bit more, and that should do it. We'll put the beacons on. Now we come back and get the harvester. So, new developments this week. Obviously this is version 1.3 main release. I'm not running the beta anymore. Which means, so long as Arthur updates his Michigan server, we'll all be able to play on it. If he forgets to do that, we won't be able to see it because it'll still be at the 1.2 release level. But we shall see. In the meantime, announcement this week was made that Follow Me was in testing, which was very quickly rescinded by the looks of it. So I'm not certain what's going on there. And I think we will park this up on this grass field because it's as good a place as any. don't need that anymore for now. So we can turn that engine off. However, Oldstream Farm is in test, so in all likelihood I will be doing an extended first look at that when it gets released. I need to turn off the stuff. Disable straw swath. Let's try that again. Disable straw swath 16. And not entirely convinced by this harvester, I must admit. Where are we going? We are going approximately 90 degrees, so we're fine. Let's get the truck. Yeah, what? Ugh. So, I'm guessing Follow Me failed testing. Oldstream Farm is in testing, although given the state of recent maps, I'm inclined just to do an extended first look and stop there. I'll do an if I decide to do it as a full map, I will probably wait until they bring out the 1.1 release. I mean, so far, all of the decent maps that have been coming out, Marwell Manor, Mercury Farms, they all went to 1.1 before they fixed all the issues. High God of Thunder and Whitehawk, who will be right back, apparently. So, anyway. Need to open the door and get back in. There we go. Okay, where do we put the auger? Is that over there? Don't know. Okay. I'm going to have to raid this shed and see what's in it, aren't I? Okay. Bing, bing. There's the auger. I'll run down the inside and open it from here. I did eventually get Lawfolds working, although it was a little bit late to actually run it as a stream. So that will be happening next Saturday. Yay. Because I really didn't want to lose that playthrough. Not yet. Bump there as well. Helper E has a nearly full grain tank. Yes, of course it does. This is a big field. Must admit, I don't remember how big this auger is. Although I think we will use the truck to ship to the market. And grain tank is full already. Goodness me. I still can't even see the harvester. Oh, there it is. can drive through the crop because the field isn't mine. Fine. There we go. So, I believe this has about a 12,000 litre capacity, or the harvester has 12,000 litre capacity, so we're going to be servicing this for quite some time. And I kept the JCB available just in case we have an opportunity to fertilise our field. So that's one stage of fertilisation on that. So what other stuff is coming out? To be perfectly honest, I am not sure. The thing with most of the mods that are coming out, they're sort of equipment names, and I'm not that familiar with who makes what, or in case of some companies, what that particular serial number is for a piece of equipment. I mean, some of the equipment I'll use, typically I go for the 3 to 6 meter range equipment for the size of farms I do. Where's he going? Dude, where on earth are you going? Ugh. I think we're going to jump across. Really? You went all that way just to empty the harvester? No, no, you're not going anywhere. Oops. We'll clear off this patch along the edge. And it looks like I'm probably going to have to send it off along the bottom as well. This is probably going to serve as a good example why I don't do big maps. Because we're kind of going to spend the whole day doing this one map, or this one field. It seems to think there's something right about there. So we're going to go all the way down there. And that's probably going to be full by the time it gets to the bottom. So as far as I can tell, there's possibly a couple of glitches on this map where the ground isn't quite flat. There's a bump coming out of the main yard, which causes things to bounce around. Great Plains Cedar Planter got updated. Oh! I wasn't aware of that one. I didn't notice it on the mod hub when I went in. Is that a mod hub one, or is that another mod site that you get that one from? We need to set this. Oops, where are we going? Oh, I see. few issues with the cruise control. You might be able to tell. Okay, there we go. Let's drop it down to 10. Okay, that seems to be okay. Oh, it's in the 1.3 update. Oh! Oh, actual in-game equipment got updated. May let this do a turnaround and go back the way it's come. Okay. So, in-game seeders. Seeder. That one there. Okay, I've only got one Great Plains seeder by the looks of it. So, planters. That one. Corn, sunflowers, soybeans, beets, cotton, wheat, barley, oats, canola, the oilseed radish and grass. Nice. And it only carries seed, so, and 18.2 meter working width, and not bad. Oops, what I didn't check. Let's go back. This is not the way. Only 280 horsepower. And we have that in this tractor. It didn't make it all the way to the end. As I said, I'll drive through the crop because it's already up to 64%. I may do bad stuff and drive through the crop. Grab and unload. As soon as we've emptied the harvester, I'll run up to the truck with this load. Looks like it's not quite 2 loads to a truck, to the truck. So we're up to 32,000 already. I think the truck's 59. I'm drifting a bit. There we go. Thanks for the cheers, Hale. So any other in-game equipment get updated or just that one? I must admit, for the most part, I've been tracking World of Warship stuff, because I would like to earn the Exeter before before the end of the month, which is when the mission expires. This week is week 3. Oh, and now we're struggling. So for week 3, we started off with 20 torpedo strikes, and then something else. Can't remember what. I'm currently on a do 1,000 hits with the main battery guns. So I'm playing British destroyers with 6 guns because they dish out a shot pretty much once every 4 seconds. So if you throw up some smoke or chunk in behind an island, you can throw about 100 shells and hit. Or, well, more than 100 shells, but you can generally hit with about 100 shells per battle. So you can rack up 1,000 hits quite quickly. I'll approach this on this side, I hope. Try not to drive in the cotton, because that would be a bad thing. Oops, and we'll also try not to damage the trailer. How about that? Okay. Oh yes, I did notice that, what was it, the New Holland Harvester, Header and Baler all got yellow updates. Which is no great shakes as far as I'm concerned. But I'm sure some realists are now happy. Okay, that was a full load. No, that wasn't a full load, but it was a large amount of crop. So it takes about 3 harvester loads to fill this up, which should give us enough time to get the truck to and from the store. So yes, the the Exeter giveaway. There is one more week of missions which starts on Friday and I believe ends on the 29th. So I need to complete all of those missions in order to get that one done. So I'm going to need to work hard on that if I'm going to complete it. I'll be playing World of Warships tomorrow night, so that should see me through week 3 of the missions. If I don't complete them this week, then they carry on into next week, but it gives me less time to complete 4. So we got wind turbines today. Yes, I noticed that. I mean, the thing is with both solar sails and what is it, the wind turbines and stuff like that, is you do end up with a lot of outlay for a relatively low income. In other words, you need to be playing a playthrough for a long time for that to be worth it. Ugh. Okay. How much did the truck have in it? I didn't look. The truck is at 66%. So yeah, it's about 59. So about 20,000 more will fit into that. So yeah, because on Lawfolds I have a solar panel, and it's probably now paid for itself since I bought it early on, and I've had it for a long time. But the amount of income it produces per day is not very substantial. So if you think 1.2 per hour, you've got 25 hours a day or 24 hours a day. That's 1,200. Yeah, I'm making about $15,000 a day. It's going to be a long time before you make up a 1.2 million. And without seasons, you're turning over fields quickly. I mean, we're still, I think, on the first day, so it's not like I am going to. Stop! He stopped. Yes, normal only pays 1,000, and I think hard pays 800. But it's still, I mean, okay, once you've bought it, it's a money maker. But I know some people would find all the gold nuggets on Goldcrest and then use the money to buy a wind turbine, because that was guaranteed income for the rest of their playthrough. But you had to have that million outlay before you could get started. In Farm Sim 19, you need 1.2 million, and you need the land to put it on, which on some maps isn't going to happen, at least not easily. Come back. Okay, so if we get this filled up to about 20,000, we can do another run up to the truck and then send it on its way to the market. This is, as I said, going to be a long job. Back in. And there we go, 20. Okay. I'm gonna be bad and drive across the field. Kids, don't try this at home. You'll make Dad very annoyed when you wipe out half his crop. Although in Farm Simulator 17, one of my targets was basically to build a cattle farm that the income covered, or the milk income covered the running costs of my equipment. So what I was looking for was that my equipment didn't take away from my bank balance on a daily rate. Sheep produce the bonus, so every so often the sheep would give you wool, which you could sell at 7,000, 14,000 per crate. As a nice easy bonus income, which you could then use to buy stuff with. Okay, where are we going with this? Oh, right over there. So not far. Let's turn the map on. Let's start the truck. Goodness me. Oh no. So the harvester is still okay. But it was always nice to have money coming into the farm that you could count for covering your expenses. Now, even on law faults, during the cow breeding season, because I'm playing with what's it called, seasons, the cows only breed during the summer. The milk income drops off over the summer because they're using it to feed the calves, not to feed people. And at that point, my milk income is not covering the cost of all my equipment. Oh, I remember this. Yes, drive through the shed. I can't see what I'm doing. You know. There we are. Come on. Let go. Finally, yes. Okay, that's 11% of the field. Yay. Oh. Boom. I forgot about that. Yes, there is a fence here. As I said last time we were here, this map really calls for large equipment, but it's not particularly well designed to take the large equipment. Like trying to get the harvester and header out of that shed is not easy. And if I park it in a straight line of the shed, then that's kind of a problem because I can't use the other two doors for anything. Hey Chippy Chapman, how you doing? Or Chippy, I can't see. Chappy Chapman, hi, how you doing? So, yeah. I'll go for a while on this map. I think it's probably not one I am going to keep for a long time. I think Mercury Farms, at least for now, is good for a while. Okay, I'll pull forward a little, turn that off and jump back in that, and while we're here we might as well empty the 300